Hello everyone, Lachlan from the Scotch Whisky Society, here with a whiskey from March Outturn. Now this one is one that I've been looking forward to for a very long time, as soon as I saw it come through. This is 128.21 Patchwork Dragon. This is a Welsh single malt whiskey from one of the more unique distilleries, I think, at least in the UK. It has a very odd reception. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's quite divisive. I've been loving all of the 128s coming from the Society for a very long time. It's such a syrupy and fruity spirit. This is something that is not that quite. It is still there. This is a 6-year-old, matured entirely for that 6 years in a first fill Fino sherry cask. Now, Fino is one of the more rare styles of sherry to see as a cask type for maturation of whiskey. It's a dry sherry, incredibly dry, not oxidative, very savory and nutty and bright and floral. It's a really cool, one of my personal favorite styles of sherry, if I'm honest, for drinking, alongside Monthania, which is not technically a sherry. But this one here is really much more focused on that Fino sherry cask, and you still get that syrupy, fruity texture like tinned peach syrup, right? But then it's just all the beautiful Fino sherry notes like almond and walnuts and white flowers as well. Wow. A little bit of sea spray, a little bit of Meyer lemon, those kind of lightly sweet floral lemons, and a bit of orange blossom as well. That nuttiness carries through on the palate, and then you start to see that tinned peach syrup come around the side of the palate. Really, really beautiful, especially sitting at 58.8% and a 6-year-old in our deep rich and dried fruits category. Great European oak tannin structure. Wow. Now, this distillery, I mentioned it is quite unique for the production in the UK because it's got a still type that is unique only to this distillery, and they call it the Faraday still, named after Dr. David Faraday, who designed the still. And it's a pot column hybrid with a second column, a rectifying column as well. They do everything on a single distillation, and it's all meant to capture those fruity estery characters. It's been designed exactly for that, and they've absolutely nailed that for their spirit type. And it works beautifully in bourbon cask. That's what we've seen mostly, is bourbon cask, maybe some finishes or second maturations. And this one here being fully matured in Fino sherry is exciting in the way that, first of all, it's the first one I've seen that's not bottled by the distillery, fully matured in sherry, and it's the first one I've seen that has been fully matured in Fino sherry. And honestly, you could do a lot worse. Now, this is released on March 7th in the Outturn, and if you're looking through March Outturn, you'll see some incredible things celebrating wild and wonderful casks. There's a stout cask, there's some hybrid casks, there's Fino sherry, there's an Irish single malt heresy release, which is incredibly exciting, but you'll also see a glimpse into what Champs 2025 looks like. The first time it's been in Melbourne since its inception, at the Grand Hyatt on the 19th of July. So have a look through Outturn. Hopefully I'll see you at an event very shortly. Cheers everyone.